Hey, Shalom Israel, this is Officer the Kun of the ISUPK with your daily milk scripture. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, do you realize how much we depend on the oppressor? And the reason I'm saying this is because in Genesis chapter 47, verse 15, the roles flipped, right? And that day is coming. If you read the Bible and you see what's going on all over the news and all over the world, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is coming. He's on his way. So again, we rely on the oppressor for everything, right? For our food, for clothes, right? For housing, right? For schools, damn near everything. But check this out, Israel. From the book of Genesis, chapter 47, verse 15. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth. Do you hear what I just read? Now, who is Joseph? Joseph is one of the 12 sons of Jacob, which makes him an Israelite. You understand? And the scripture says, from the book of Genesis, chapter 47, verse 15, and when the money failed in the land of Egypt, because today, this is a modern day Egypt that we're living in. The same thing they was doing in the past is what they're doing today. This is a modern day Egypt, man. And scripture says, and when the money failed, and when the what? And when the money failed. Who? Don't money run this kingdom? And what the scripture says, and when the money failed, when that day comes, when the money fails, Israel, no more holding money to your ear, no more the oppressor thinking because he has a lot of money, he can rule over this place and continue to, treat us effed up. Because why? And when money failed in the land of Egypt, scripture reads, and in the land of Canaan, come on, all the Egyptians, who? All the Egyptians, who? All the Egyptians, all the oppressors, right? Came unto Joseph, came unto who? Joseph. And now who is Joseph? An Israelite. And said, give us bread, man. For what? For why should we die in thy presence? Don't we die in their presence? Haven't we died in their presence, man? When the police runs up on us, don't we die in their presence? When we go to the hospitals and they just treat us like a goddamn, just a damn animal, don't we die in their presence? If we go to their military and go to war for them, don't we die in their presence, man? And do they care? Scripture reads, for money faileth. Now they're going to come crawling to us talking about our money faileth, man. Our money faileth. Right? Scripture says, they said, give us bread. Oh, now you want something from us now. You want something from us now. You want our bread, right? You heard about how we be making that unleavened bread, huh? Yeah, right? Scripture reads, for the money faileth. Now let's drop down to 16. And Joseph said, because remember, Joseph is he's in the tribe of Israel. You understand? So he's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Just like we are. We survivors. So Joseph said, give your cattle, man. Give your cattle, man. Give your cattle, right? Scripture says, and I will give you for your cattle if money fail. Meaning that, now you need me, right? So you know what? It's time that we take from you. You understand? So what you're going to do is you're going to give up your land for this food, man. You're going to give up your cattle for this food. You're going to give up all your possessions. Eventually, you're going to give all your possessions back to Israel. Do you hear that, oppressor? Do you hear that? It's going to be a turning point. You know what I'm saying? When the oppressor and all the wicked nations are going to begin to trade in their goods. You understand? Trading their possessions, trading their livestock, trading their land, trading their land, you know what I'm saying, in exchange for food, because the Israelites is going to be holding it down. You understand? We're going to be holding it down with the food because we know how to make something out of nothing. They don't. They're the ones that got the expensive restaurants and all this nonsense, and right? And we have to eat the scraps. We have to make food out of something. We have to make a poor man's meal. But the scripture says, and when money fails, because that money ain't gonna last forever, man. Your power ain't gonna last forever. And you're gonna end up giving it all back. You're gonna give us your possession. You're gonna give us back that land. Why? Because you know that the Israelites have the food, and we get the food from the Most High God, man. You understand? So then and only then is when you're gonna need us, man. So be patient, Israel. Be patient, but do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying, for this truth, because that day is gonna come. And when money faileth in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, and all Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, "Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth." I'm Officer Khan of the ISUPK with your daily milk scripture. Shalom.